please have the filmmaker or filmmakers for MascLooking. Everybody give MascLooking a big round of applause. What a terrifying, suspense-filled 9 minutes of film. Thank you so much. Why don't you introduce yourself to our audience?
My name is Jonathan Hammond. I'm the writer-director of MascLooking.
Right off the top, I need to compliment you because you win the Filmmakers Award for Outstanding Short Film in the Horror Genre. One more round of applause.
Hey, thank you. Wow.
And funny enough, I didn't actually realize this until very recently, but this is one of 2 films that you have in the festival.
Yes.
We also have Fireflies at Dusk, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Has it played already?
It played at 7. Yeah.
It played at 7. You weren't competing.
No.
Yeah.
I've been here.
You've been going from theater to theater.
I've been walking around. Yeah.
So we have, they're both comedies, but they've got some pretty different tones in them.
Yeah.
Did you approach these 2 different films in a very different way when it came to directing the visuals, the actors? Was there any differences?
Yeah. So Fireflies in the Dusk is a very, very, very crazy, absurd, broad comedy that.
Want to give our audience, if they haven't seen it, the little log line for that one?
It's sort of like A Room with a View or Jane Austen, like a Jane Austen character, has a pen pal with a himbo from the modern day, and they're sending letters through time and space, and then she comes to the modern time, and her
through a box, through her
desk.
Her desk, yeah.
And the guy who she's betrothed to, who's really stuffy, he's clearly gay, and he comes to the modern times and has the time of his life, and then she doesn't really get along with her the modern guy, and she kills him. So it's crazy. They fall in love, but she's bloodletting, and so you have to see it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, what were some of the differences from directing that to directing something like this, a horror comedy?
With Fireflies in the Dusk, it is. I wanted it to sort of be framed like the movie A Room with a View. I wanted it to be like this very Ivory Merchant type of movie, but crazy stuff is happening. So it's a lot of just still shots, and I let the actors go, you know. And then this is sort of my love letter to Brian De Palma. So I was having the camera movements and things like that. So I approached them very, very differently.
Even including like the scale of it all, Fireflies in the Dusk was so much bigger. Like another one that I thoroughly enjoyed today is We All Die Alone. Oh my God, I love that one. If you guys want to go home, you want to look this guy up, you watch We All Die Alone.
Thank you.
But those included so many more characters. That We All Die Alone was one location, but it was kind of choreographed, as far as, I won't give too much away of what's being pulled from people's pockets, but yeah, you had a lot more moving parts than this one, so you can imagine that there would be it would be easier to scale down. Were there any challenges of scaling down? Any surprising challenges?
Of scaling down for MascLooking?
Yeah, for MascLooking.
The challenges were we just tried to film it in one day, which was not. We did, but by the end it was getting sloppy, so we had to have damn pickups. It was pretty intricate, with the camera movements and stuff.
Right. Well, yeah, there we go. The camera movements when you're really dialing in.
There was a challenge. The jib was broke. So the girl's having a hard time with the jib.
Oh, damn.
So that was 3 hours. That's why we went late.
Okay.
Interesting.
I've got a ton more questions for you, but I do want to open it up to the floor. So I'm going to ask one more, and then you guys think about your questions. and we're going to come back to you. You have had such an illustrious career so far, making a tons of comedy. And I want to know, so far throughout all of your shorts, do you think that you have any kind of auteur signature, something that, if somebody were to look at the vastness of all of your movies, they'd be like, oh yeah, that's definitely one of Jonathan Hammond's.
Yeah, I think it would be just like quirkiness.
Yeah.
There's a quirkiness to my movies, and quirky characters and dialogue and stuff. That's what I love to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did I see the same actor as We All Die Alone?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously you love working with a lot of the same people.
I do.
You've got
Yeah. We All Die Alone was written for every one of those people. Like, they're my friends. I'm from San Diego, and they're like a bunch of stage actors there. And then MascLooking was written for those people, and then Fireflies in the Dusk was actually written for my friends. But now that I'm in LA, like, let's just try to widen the net.
Yeah.
And so we did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Expanding the reach.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm going to open it to the audience. Does anyone have any questions for MascLooking? Don't be shy. Don't be scared. All right, I've got another question. So,
He has a question.
Hey.
I would love to hear about shooting that roundabout, because it was absolutely terrifying.
Thank you. The DP built this contraption, so he's on it, and then it's moving. And that was, I wasn't allowed, and like no one was allowed in the space. I had to like leave, obviously, because it was a 360. So we did that a few times, and that was really the hard part of the edit. I had to, people were like, cut it, it's too long. I'm like, I think the longer it goes, the scarier it'll be.
Yeah.
And so, that's what happened. It was, he still has it. I don't know what it's called. It's this big wooden crate cart thing.
I actually thought of something on this watch of it. What, it's an interesting question. What was maybe the actual impetus of making this movie? Which pun was it? Was it the blind date or the masked murder looking? The mask
looking. So on Grindr, it's a little derogatory. You say masculine looking. So we actually did this originally as a 48-hour film as a joke over COVID. And so, not what you saw, but like, you make a movie with your bubble, and Patrick was in my bubble, and like, what can we do with like my living room and one person? And it was just like a joke, like it's getting closer and closer until like it's 6. I was like, I dressed up as a demon. It was 6 feet away, and then he sneezes and I run away. It was a stupid joke, but we made it and we put it on Facebook, and like I never had that kind of response. People were like, this is really, really scary, and I'm like, it's meant to be funny, and so I sat with it, and we're like, I think we can just like change it, And it was called something different. I'm like, why did I not call it MascLooking? So, yeah.
Oh, you got to rewrite some of your...
Yeah, we rewrote it.
Nice. So you're very known for your LGBTQ lens. And you've, again, shown so many films that have that point of view. So have you gotten any memorable feedback from people in our community that you can remember at any of your premieres, any of these festivals?
I mean, like, Fireflies one film out last year, and MascLooking just played last night. It film out in San Diego. That's why I'm a little tired, because I think I get back to like 2 in the morning. It's the reception has been really strong. I wouldn't say it was specifically to the queer community. I mean, we played a lot of those festivals, but my favorite thing is watching people watch MascLooking of the past year. Just like when they're like scared, it's really amazing. I'm like, this is like really fun. I'm not sadistic, but
you usually get tons of laughs from the audience, and you got a couple screams this time.
Yeah, there's I did. Okay, good. There's a quote like at the beginning of Roger Ebert's review for the movie Halloween. He quotes Alfred Hitchcock, and he says, Alfred Hitchcock says, "I love to play the audience like a piano," and I'm like that. That's what I wanted to try to do, and so. If I won an award, maybe I did.
Any last messages for our audience? Anything that you want people to follow and look up and look out for?
Yeah, if you liked it, please give me a good review on Letterboxd.
There we go. Thank you so much, John.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next and last